Welcome back. Okay. So we let him go, which was good. Hostage is okay, let's talk to her.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just a little shaken up, but what about the other hostages? My husband was with them in one of the assembly labs, and I overheard talk about a bomb.
Don't worry, they're safe.
Oh, thank God. When those men surprised us. Mr. Jensen, they should not have been able to get in. With the typhoon being moved in and all, I double-checked the protocols myself.
Yeah, I expect Pritchard's doing the same thing right now. Stay here. DPD will want to question you. But you and your husband should be reunited soon.
Thank you, Mr. Jensen. You're a hero.
Alright, I'm glad we got her out of danger. Let's... to Thorpe. Let's hack. Let's see if we can access their network here. So... if we go... boom, boom, boom. Hopefully they wouldn't be able to detect us, so let's go... let's go this way. We're gonna capture this one. They're gonna detect us as soon as we go over this way. Okay, fortify. Capture.
Access granted.
Okay. Cool. This is a fun way to do this. I love that. Okay. Okay, let's see what this says. As you know, we're in dire straits right here. We need to fulfill several large orders of the for the alphabet agencies, the Typhoon being just the first of them. We depend on these contracts for a significant portion of our revenue, meaning that our success on time production and delivery of these orders is absolutely necessary to maintain our bottom line. It is extremely important we make necessary preparations to ramp up our production in the plant. I'm going to need a detailed overview of this month's production schedule by the end of tomorrow. Sorry about the last minute request, but I'm confident you know the drill. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we gotta get back to the helicopter now.
Sorry, Mr. Thorpe, but the target is on lockdown. I can't let anyone in.
But my wife, she's still in there.
The heck?
You made a lot of people happy tonight, Jensen. And not just the men in suits.
It's what they pay me for.
No. They pay you to put corporate interests ahead of people. You found a way to satisfy everyone. Guess Dr. Reed was telling the truth about you.
Megan? What are you talking about, Malik?
Before you were hired, she said the papers were lying about Mexican Town. That you weren't fired from the force. You quit when you realized Protect and Serve had become Protect and Serve the corporate interest. Nice to see she was right. You ready to go?
Cool. Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in.
Okay, take off your pants. Just kidding. These things remind me of the Avatar shuttles. But of course, Avatar ripped off every other movie there is today, so I suppose that's okay. Can't breathe. Electronic devices with security level above 1 will not be hackable until you upgrade your hacking augmentation capture software to match. Boo! Okay then. Whew. Oh, man. This sick stuff really starting to bug me. Ugh. I might have to pause and take a Benadryl here so I can clear up a little bit. Because I can't breathe. If you can tell, I'm a little congested. Yeah, once this game comes back up, if it comes back up. Did it freeze? Respond. Okay, did it freeze? Welcome back, everybody. What's going on here?
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
Intrigued. He is intrigued. I think they're pretty cool.
You're right. I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah. Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Ask about first attack, yes.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
We're burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
Let's ask about the mercs.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the Intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
And Malik's account.
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew it had hit us,
they were gone.
Whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
Alright, leave.
I'm gonna find them, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I sure hope so.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
It's weird that he's calling her Malik. I just usually associate Malik with Knights of the Old Republic. What do these guys have to say?
Talks all over the office, Mr. J.
Mr. J.
Another attack.
No smoking.
Can't wait to see what the humanity
Those are some
front says about
top-of-the-line
efficiency.
augmentations.
They are. I look good. What's this? Okay, we'll go here. We gotta go upstairs. And we gotta go through here.
It's disgusting how public opinion has turned on David so quickly. Like it's Adam. I heard you were back, but I just didn't believe it. Gosh, you look good.
Thank you.
I think it's disgusting how public opinion
Okay,
has
there she goes
turned
back.
on David so quickly.
Okay, we're gonna go do our
I don't
debrief.
buy for a second he was with Purity first. I think someone slipped him into something.
Time to go talk to the Final Fantasy guy. What is this? That's classic. What is that? Final Fantasy 10, 25, 6, 7. Final Fantasy 27. Okay. Humor points. Because, as you probably already know, I hate Final Fantasy. Maybe you don't know that. I hope I don't offend you guys, but I don't like the games. Here we go.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence.
Don't bite me.
If this is about the typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
I don't like you. Alright, this seems like a good place to stop. As always, appreciate you watching. See, I said it differently this time.